Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Mm, Mark proudly presents to you its ongoing video series. Type down Crackdown 3 is garbage. Of course, before the Mighty Morphin Fanboy Ranger, before Xbox fanboys, you know, morph into action and go, it's morphin' time, and you go, fanboys, and you have the Mighty Morphin theme song behind you, and you call your Mighty Morphin Zords to come firebomb and destroy my house because I'm talking about your precious piece of crap going game. I do have an Xbox One X, I do have a PS4, so I have best of both worlds. I play more the One X than I do the PS4 because the multiplayer games look better on the One X. If I had a Pro, I'll probably play them on the Pro too as well, so whatever. Um, Now, why did I type Crackdown 3 is garbage? I watched some video yesterday from Dreamcast guy who had about 2 minutes of video of the Crackdown 3 multiplayer game, multiplayer experience. That some of the uh, online journalists, whatever IGN, has acquired some of it, and they played it, and it doesn't look good at all. If I could, I would upload this again and play it, but it's kind of silly to me. Um, Kind of silly to me to do that because I don't have a capture card. I don't have all this ways of doing it, and I'm a very, very low end YouTuber broadcast journalist. You want to call me? I don't care. Um, I do things the way I do. Okay, I want to say. Um, yeah. So now we have Crackdown 3 coming out less than 2 weeks away. The game looks like crap. It's immediately going to be put on Game Pass anyway, because it's going to. All Xbox games are. All Xbox exclusives will be on Game Pass no matter what they are. AAA or garbage like this, doesn't matter. They're going to be put on this type of platform. And what I've watched, even for 2 minutes, and even what I've heard other people talking about it, because I went around interviewing YouTubers who had it. Chris Took USA, Dreamcast guy, he seemed to be the most, not, reputable, but more honest in my mind with it, with games like this. Now, I wouldn't trust him with, any kind of stockbroker information or any kind of financial, you know. No, I wouldn't trust him with that. I'll trust him with when they say a game looks like crap and they show it. It looks like a 360 older generation game. I mean, newer 360 game. 360 version of Crackdown 1, and the Dreamcast guy showed that, looked better than Crackdown 3 on the 1X or 1S, or it could be played on the original Xbox, probably no. No, original Xbox One, the base model. 7 years, fanboys. 7 years for this game, and you're going to defend it. You're going to defend it every step of the way. You're going to be doing a running firefight to defend this game because you have nothing to hold your hat on except, hey, Limited Collection is finally working. State of Decay 2 is finally working, and Sea of Thieves has maybe 2 extra things in it. And you're going to defend this. Defending State of Decay 2, okay, fine, can I give you a pass on that? It is a fun game once the bugs have worked out. It is pretty fun. Sea of Thieves never played, but hey, it's something original. What can I say? Something new. What can I say? No, I give you a second pass on that one. Those two I give you a pass on, okay? Because you poor foot soldiers, Xbox fanboy foot soldiers in this war that's been over since day one. Um, he hasn't got the ceasefire and retreat order yet. You are literally just so fighting a war that doesn't make sense. The rest of YouTuber master generals have succeeded and said retreat, and they ran off the battlefield. But you're still running towards the battle, thinking that it's going to say anything, and you're using Crackdown 3 as your battle cry and battle flag. The problem with that is Crackdown 3 is garbage. It looks like garbage. Would I download it on Xbox Game Pass? Yes. Why? Because it's a game, and I'll download to see. Because I never played Crackdown 1 and 2. I've heard they're really fun. This one doesn't have the same oomph that 2 has. Hard to believe it's been in production for over 7 years. Let it sink in, guys. If you're not an Xbox fanboy with your head shoved at the butt of Microsoft and Xbox, you understand that a game for 7 years better look damn good. Okay? The Witcher got held back twice in production. The Witcher 3 got pushed back twice in production on WB Games. But they were doing it in a way that helped the game. It didn't come out 2 years after. It didn't come out maybe a year after it's supposed to. But Witcher 3 is a game that's very polished. Very hard to find any bugs, problems at all. So even Assassin's Creed games don't have issues like this. Crackdown 3, and I've seen the videos of him, of people playing, IGN playing that. Now, IGN is not, without sin. But when you see a game that looks like a old 360 title, and Crackdown 1, I've seen the video, look a lot better than what is being shown. You can't be a fanboy and you're morphing into Mighty Morphin Fanboy Rangers and complaining about how, just try it out, bro. I'm going to try it out on Game Pass. And if I didn't have Game Pass at all, I would not spend $60. I wouldn't spend $20 on this. I played some bad games in my time, and I'm almost 40, so I had a lot of experience about playing some weird games. But we didn't have Game Pass back then. We didn't have Nintendo Pass where you can buy games and put them on there. So it was trial and error. But this is just a 7-year game in development that looks like they just gave up. And Power of the Cloud, the biggest thing that killed Crackdown 3 in my mind, that no one will ever change my mind on, is Power of the Cloud. Because the game has a lock-on feature, just like Red Faction and Guerrilla. You only lock on certain enemies at certain times. And you shoot on that. And that's good for like easy mode or Resident Evil maybe, or training things in Call of Duty because it's flip and shoot or whatever like that. But when you're playing a game like Crackdown 3 and you have like let's say 60 people on the running around and completely freaking orgy people running around, and you can only lock on one at a time, and they can only lock on one at a time, it makes it look like a generic RPG. Now, if Crackdown 3 was an RPG-based game, okay, fine, whatever. And it would have been probably fine. But people are saying in the comment section they should have killed this game. Should have canceled it. Should have brought back Scalebound and canceled Crackdown 3. Crackdown 3 has been in development for 7 years, and Power of the Cloud has destroyed this game. And because of that, I don't care what Xbox makes. They can make a discless, a discless version of an Xbox One X and sell it for $100. Granted, it would be a good investment. In my mind, you'd be like digital distribution, because most of my games are digital, because I don't like going to the store and buying stuff, physical disc. Now, I'll probably buy a physical disc of Anthem, because I'm still not sold on Anthem, but that's a whole different video, different time. But this game comes out on February 15th. And yet we are now seeing footage of it. I say buy Game Pass. Even if you just buy Game Pass with one game here, you're saving a lot more money. It's only $10 a month. No, I'm not paid for by Microsoft, paid by anybody else. No, I'm paid by the job I work at. So I know I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I'm telling you guys, Crackdown 3. If you buy a $60 game, you're gonna be the biggest dunce of all dunces. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy a game disc. It's your money. You want to take it and burn it, by all means, take it and burn it. But buy Game Pass, buy a $60 Game Pass card, put it on your Xbox One S or original Xbox One, and just download it and play it. I guarantee you ain't gonna like it. Now, you may like it. They may change it. It could be maybe this is how it looks now. They could change it where you can go free roam and run around, and that's fine. But the graphics are not what they said. The destruction looks like it's been turned down with IGN and what ViewTech and even what Dreamcast guys said. And I saw some of the video. I watched me about 2 to 5 minutes of it, and I just had to stop. I'm like, man, this is not what the game was promised. And now I never played Crackdown 1 and 2, but I saw a video of Crackdown 1 and 2, and it looked better than this. And no cloud support power at all. I think what happened was, and I'm not an engineer. I don't play one on TV. But I've been around games enough where I can understand what they were going with, what Xbox was going with. Because most of the games not coming on now are online. Anthem, a few games, I know games like, whatever, I had a brain fart. But a lot of games are going online mostly. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, games like that. They're trying to use the power of the cloud to implement, because normally what happens is, though, the console itself, guys, the One X, One, whatever, takes the information from the game disc, puts it in the GPU, CPU, and it puts it on the screen. It writes the game as you're playing it. And it tells you, it's trying to figure out what you're doing. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. You're playing the game, you're being chased down by a bunch of gang members, whatever. And you're playing it. Try to experience that on the cloud. Where the cloud computing has to send the image to you. And you're trying to go left, it has to right going left. It sounds silly, but this is the future of what, Xbox wants to be. And I don't understand, personally, being almost 40 years old, I know technology is so advanced, it's better than it was, I think it's great. But when you have a game that runs on the cloud, and it looks like this, I know the Xbox fanboy, I'm not saying anybody's a fanboy on my channel. If you are, whatever, we can discuss it. Have a gamer tag, Crisis169 on Xbox and PlayStation Network. I have no problem with fanboys. What issue about it is that they seem to think that this game is going to be the best thing. This is going to be the Far Cry 5 of the Xbox only, game, exclusive. And I look at them kind of stupidly, wondering, if they've been smoking crack all day, because this is not Last of Us. It's not Spider-Man. It's not Red Dead 2. This is not even freaking Halo Master Chief Collection. And I had a lot of beef with that game, but it's working better now than it was. And the player count is great now. Crackdown 3 to me is garbage and it's going to fail. If you buy it on Game Pass, if you get it download on Game Pass, and God bless you. I'll download it on Game Pass, I will play it, I'll see it, and I'll review it. I guarantee you I'm going to play. I ain't going to beat the whole damn thing. I know I'm not. But I have a funny feeling now, I have a 1X, and a funny feeling it's going to look the same on the 1X as it does on the 1S and the 1. I hope not. I hope they had a bad capture card. I hope they had a issue with their camera or whatever their digital what they're using, and it just maybe it altered a little bit. And they're playing on an original Xbox and not a 1S or a 1X. Because 1S will bring a little more color, and the 1X make it look better. Client shine up even better. And hopefully it is. Because I do want Xbox to have something. But with Xbox trying to come out with a 1S that's only, that's online only practically, because it's, digital. And Sony's PS5 is around the corner. And the Xbox 2, or whatever you want to call it, has not been announced yet, or seen yet, or have builds for it yet. It makes me wonder if they're going to go with the digital set-top box. That's fine if they want to. But games like this cannot be like this. They can't expect people to spend $60 or $10, whatever it is, to download a game that's been in development for 7 years, looking like trash, and expecting the Xbox community to accept it. And I know the fanboys are going to get on their knees and polish their knees up for it. Because, they don't care. They haven't had anything. They lost this console war, hell, day one, 2013. And everybody knows it except them. And a lot of the YouTubers like Crap Gamer finally mentioned that, the war's over with Sony won. He finally mentioned about a year and a half ago. So obviously, if YouTubers are finally mentioning it, I think it's time for Xbox to really make some good games, and stop pissing around the bush with stupid crap like this. Because I don't give a damn if it's Assassin's Creed. Well, a lady has a punched in face because of a glitch. Yes, it sucks. But you know what? It's the way of the land now. We wanted our burger 15 seconds or less. We wanted, our instant coffee. We want our instant, instant lunches. We got instant games, and we're gonna have issues with that. I downloaded Resident Evil 2. Had no glitches at all. I downloaded Red Dead Redemption. Had one glitch. I didn't freak out, lose my mind, because I digitally downloaded it. I play games on 360 that crashed. It didn't bother me, because I realized, things happen. But this is not things happen. This is piss poor 7 years of wasting time, not trying to develop a good game, but just give us a mediocre game that had nothing to do with the game itself. I'm very saddened that Crackdown 3 is garbage. I'm very saddened that it may fail. This may kill the franchise. Scalebound should have been kept, not Crackdown 3. Well, guys, my gamer tag is Crisis169. I always say, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, know when my video becomes available. I was going to make this video last night, but the hell, I have to make it today, because I'm going to the gym today anyway. I'm outside the gym anyway. So I wanted to make sure I make the video before I went to the gym. If I get done, I'm going to be tired, because I wear myself out with the weights on Tuesday. But yeah, guys, it's understandable. It is sad. Sad day in game history. Understand that Crackdown 3 is probably going to fail more faster than Sea of Thieves or State of Decay 2. And those two games to me have passed, just like I said earlier in the video, because there's something new and fresh. They're trying to make something new. But that's Microsoft when they try something, it blows in their face, but it's not as terrible. When they do something like this, Crackdown 3, it makes me mad. Well, guys, peace, love, be safe. God bless all you, and I hope you guys have a great day.